Hey, what's going on? Jeff Ratcliffe here. It's fantasy football draft season, baby. And one of the biggest questions I always get asked, which player do you prefer? Player A, player B? It's a great debate in fantasy football, and I want to debate the top spot here at tight end. Which player do we prefer? Travis Kelce or Rob Gronkowski, right? Who is the top fantasy tight end this year? If you had to pick one in fantasy drafts, who are you going with? Well, Travis Kelce, he's been the top fantasy tight end in each of the last 2 years in PPR scoring. Last year, of course, 1,000 yards, the season before 1,000 yards, and really has shown that he can be one of the highest ceiling options at the position in the NFL right now. And you look at the offense, with Alex Smith under center, you don't have a ton of upside with Alex Smith. We know that that's kind of the quarterback that he is, yet still despite that, Kelce was able to excel and really was set up, put in a position to excel in that Andy Reid offense, which we know favors the tight ends. This year, let's fast forward, Patrick Mahomes under center. Now, there's a lot of question marks here. We know that. We don't know exactly what Mahomes is going to be in year one, but we can expect some upside if we can get anything from this kid's college tape, which is absolutely incredible. There's going to be upside there with Patrick Mahomes. So more upside for Travis Kelce. Not always the most consistent tight end option, but upside out the wazoo. All right, what about Rob Gronkowski? We know this guy's the GOAT, maybe the best to ever play the position. And when you look at what he's able to do over the course of his career for fantasy purposes, well, those certainly match up. I mean, this guy was the #2 fantasy tight end last year, the #1 in 2015, and it's his ability to be a mismatch that really is the advantage here. He's the constant mismatch because the guy is so fluid as an athlete, despite being an enormous human being on the field, that it's just so tough to defend somebody like Rob Gronkowski. And then let's add into the fact that the Patriots are thin at wide receiver. They don't have a juiced up wide receiver core that Tom Brady's going to be targeting all day long, and those targets aren't going to go to Rob Gronkowski. Gronk's going to get his in this offense. He's going to continue to do so. Of course, I'm burying the lead with Gronk, though. The biggest complaint about Rob Gronkowski, injuries, right? I mentioned 2017 and 2015. Well, of course, I skipped over 2016 where he was injured. He was even injured last year. Gronk has a laundry list of injuries. It's a lengthy, lengthy list, so that is always a concern when you draft Rob Gronkowski. So when it comes down to it, top tight end off the board, who is my pick? Who am I going with? You know what? I don't care about the injuries. I'm going Gronk, baby. Definitely Rob Gronkowski for me. Like I said, the constant mismatch. When he is on the field, he is maybe at any position the most valuable player out there. I mean, you know, we can make some arguments at quarterback for sure, but Gronk is just so good, such a game changer, commands the ball, the targets are going to be there. You're talking, you know, if he plays 16 games, you ink him in for 1,000+ yards, you ink him in for 80 catches plus, you ink him in for at least 6, 7, 8 touchdowns, possibly more than that. And it's not a knock on Kelce whatsoever, but if I have my choice of just one of those guys, it's going to be Rob Gronkowski. Who are you choosing? Why don't you tell us in the comments below, and of course subscribe for more fantasy videos, and go check out all the fantasy football goodness at ProFootballFocus.com.